Hey, this is Blind Fox and welcome at Gunsmith Simulator again. So last time we have done some Mausers. Granddaddy introduced us to the auction house. We bought our gun. We also did the M4. So let's see. Granddaddy did something else. Well, that is just that one. Who did we miss? Sorry, we did miss one of his emails. Oopsie. We did miss his email. Good. Well, so let's start this one at least on the new email. So he wants us to fix this. This is the sandblaster and the bluing. So this will give us access to those technologies. So we've got some extra stuff to do with it. You can read that. So they just said this time it is 8 km. Right, so what he basically tells us is if you've got a lot of rust on your gun, you will need to remove it with the sandblaster rather than the sanding wheel, that braided wheel we've been using. If you do that, then you will need to re-blue the thing, and you use quite costly chemicals to do so. And it is a finicky process. And I believe in real life it is also a finicky process. The only thing I don't like about this, you can't really disappear some of these messages, but alright, we'll accept grandfather's thing for us. You can see we did buy our gun the last time, and of course he's not gonna pay us anything extra for it, but he will at least buy the parts. So we've got repair. We've got paint as well. And test fire. So apparently it's the painting stuff that was. So let's see what we have here now available to us. Still just those. Oh, come on. But let's go and get our gun. There we go, a nice newer, I think, Russian, if I'm not mistaken. Might be mistaken, but as you can, the nice thing again, let's see how much parts this has. Okay, we have got 52 parts we need to remove. But if there's no parts missing here, this gun has got, well, 52 parts. How nice. In other words, all the parts are necessary for us to remove. How nice. At least it's got less parts than the M4 we did in the previous video. Okay, you can't remove that yet. We can remove that so long. Then we can remove that. And all of these retention pins, oh. And again these semi-automatic, fully automatic gas operated guns is so annoying with all of its parts. Okay, let's lift this up because I think we have to twirl this around. Oh, come on, wrong one. Keep forgetting when I play this, you do not twist the gun with your keys or your ASDW keys all the time. You twist it with your hold the left mouse button in to interact with the gun, either to remove stuff or to just twist it. When I twist it, click on where there's nothing to remove. If you want to remove anything, then you have to click on the part you want to remove, hold the mouse button down and then remove stuff. We'll come back later to this to see what else we have to remove there. And because we've got a lot of stuff to remove, we're gonna use this, and again there we go. Oh, come on. Now I could fast forward the video here, but if I actually edit this video it becomes too large for my system to upload. But feel free to go a bit faster through these videos, but if you want to read some stuff there, do go ahead and pause. I try to keep the mouse at least on some parts for a bit, so that if you want to read about them you can, which frankly is one of the good aims for me I like in this game, because you can read about the part if you want to. It also shows you if the part is damaged or not. I don't know why we had to remove half of these parts if they are not all not damaged. Remove the spring. Go and do it there. Another spot of reading for you to do. Now we've got the magazine, front plate, or pusher, whatever you call it. We've got another plate there. So there we've got our magazine. Very dirty magazine springs. Very dirty magazine. Got the pusher. The catch. And the magazine end. Oh, and we missed something. There we go. The clamp. Oh, the butt plate. And there is some stuff inside of this, which is really a pain to get at. think we emptied that bit. Now we have to remove this. And we've got the cleaning kit. This is just so nice. I mean, just the detail in this is just so cool. There, we've got that. And again, you can see we've got a nice, everything has got this little section where they need to be. The pictures are nice and detailed as well on top there, but you can't rotate the parts there. You can of course inspect the part here, you can pick any part up and then turn it around and look at it if you want to. And that's another nice part of it. So you can read again some stuff about it while you play with it. And there's a lot of little parts, as you can see here again. Parts that are hiding away in other parts. There's another thing that's hiding away somewhere. There we go. So we've got rusty parts, dirty parts, and that's basically all we've got with this gun. There we go. We might just do this gun for this episode, I don't know yet. Again, this is a very big part to actually clean because it hides parts of it. Again, we have springs are difficult sometimes to clean. And now we get to the new things to do. We've got our sandblaster, or whatever you call it. Sandblasting. So we need to switch it on. We've got the light. Very nicely dirty rusty part goes in there and we start spraying. Again, you turn the part with your ASDF keys, and here it does seem to matter if you turn it or not. And you can see our spray gun or our sander, if it's fully done it will be fully yellow. This one isn't, so it's not fully done yet. There we go. So you can see you start with a white sander. If it's white it's not on the tip, if it's white it's not on your thing, your part. If it is yellow it's on the part you want to spray, and the more that you spray the more the tool icon gets yellow. again, if you research this again, this will get faster. Ah, good, we've got a new skill. So if you just run over here quickly, run to the skills. Is it there yet? No, it's not. So we'll have to wait until we hand in our little project before we are actually gonna get the skill. Now, this is the coolest thing at the moment for me in the game. I mean, it even beats out some of the other stuff that's going to come in. You can see we need a gas bottle. Yes, we will need to go and fetch one. And of course they deliver it here. Why you want to store your gas bottle next to your firearms, I don't know. I would have wanted it somewhere on its own. Okay, now it's switched on. And hey, look at this. We need safety gear. Why? Because we are using chemicals. I presume we are using some safety gear in the shop already. You see you've got an order in which you need to do this. First we dunk it up top there. Then we dunk it in this one. Then it's the next one. You can read the names of the different things. And this does, you can see that it does take some time. It gets faster if you research this. Then we dunk it in the cold water. And we are done. And we also got a new skill here. And this is cool. I mean, I like this one more. It's the best one of the skills. It sort of pales all of these stuff that we get later, but that one, cool. So you can see all of the stuff is returned. We didn't replace any parts. If you clean stuff and if you sand them and do with them what you need to, they get replaced automatically. Okay, there, I hope that one is clean now. You can see here we only have 2 parts we need to oil. We don't always oil all parts. I don't know how they determine that, but normally if you sometimes if you sandblast the things you have to oil them, other times you do not need to. Now we have to put this whole thing back together again. Come on. There we go. I'll put that back in there. Close our oil trap up. Put that back in. Now I can put the butt back onto the firearm, but I normally don't. Simply because I think in real life you would not. That would be one of the things you attach later on. And I like to assemble the magazine because although I don't want to put it back yet, I do like to assemble it. There we go. Interesting. We'll let you put the magazine back even though it's still empty. There we go. Now this thing does have music, which is frankly very annoying to me. That's why I do not use the music. But you do have a jukebox. You can listen to music. I don't know if you can add music. Yeah, there is actually soundtracks you can download for this as well. So you can use the music. I don't use the music in the shop because I'm normally listening to either the music or to audiobooks while I'm playing. And I've done some reviews before with games on my other channel that I had, where I actually got copyright strike for copyright violation strikes because the in-game music got picked up as copyrighted music. So that's why I do not run the music, so be aware that there is music in this game. And these little damn push pins or whatever you call them, and all the little screws in here, it's really you have to keep your head about it. I do like in the beginning that, you know, it puts the parts back in again. As I said, when you have your own weapons you can do the game. We might try and do the game maybe on if we ever get a maybe the Peacemaker. Or just maybe if I actually play enough the normal one I normally play, my other account, if I actually practice enough on someone or on one of these weapons, I have to do that. But I'll wait until we get the Peacemaker and do the disassembly game with that, because it's just so much more easy. Alright, I think we've attached everything that we can. Oh no, we haven't attached everything that we could attach yet. Let's still attach more. That's cool. Now the animation on the gun is just superb. Let's see what else we need to put in before we put in all of the woodwork. It looks like we've put in everything we can. Looks like I need to put in the woodwork first then. Alright, let's put on our woodwork. Come on, mouse. I really don't want to increase my mouse more than it is already. See if there's not other stuff I can still attach. What am I missing here that doesn't want to attach to? Let's hop through those and see why. Nuh-uh. Ah, that's because that thing isn't attached. I forgot about that one. Sorry, I missed it. But you can see how finicky this thing is. If you forget to attach something, it will show you, and it will not let you attach other stuff. So you will have to hunt through this. Okay, so that's all we can do. There we go. Need to add that now. Then hopefully we can add these two parts. Yes, we can add our spring. And let's just get there. We can add that part, and the only thing we've got left is the magazine, which this is where I like to end with my guns. Ah, we need to paint some. That's another new thing we've got. We need to do some painting. And I'm still not really confident in painting. We're gonna paint it with a pattern. We need to paint 3 parts. I will like to paint, yes, I think it's that, yes. Which pattern will we use? Do we want to go camo-ish? Maybe green? Let's see, forest, but is this pattern? I think this is a nice pattern. It's not... There we go. You can change some other stuff. Let's change it up some. Let's just paint. We want to leave our woodwork as it is. We want to leave our magazine as is. I need to create a paint palette first, sorry. Create, there we go. So now you can play with the pattern, change the pattern, add some stuff. But I want to leave it just as is. So you can add this. We want that white, yeah. That's the only thing we will change. So we'll paint some... I'm not going to paint... What will we paint? Let's leave all of the mat... no, we've got nice woodwork, so I don't want to screw around with the woodwork. We'll paint this. We'll leave our magazine as is. We'll paint our gas tube, maybe. There. Yep. We'll just paint that. It's funny that he didn't paint the Let's play with this bit. Funny that it doesn't. Let's see what it does if we do that. Then why it didn't do our pattern. To scale. Oh, there we go, that looks better. If we play with this stuff. Okay, so let's paint. No cancel. No, I don't want to do that yet. The only thing I don't like about this, I haven't yet found the undo button. Alright, so I think that would be our gun. Yes, so let's see how we end up. Bit more white than I thought it would be. There is little green flecks in there. It doesn't want us to repaint now, but hey, you could do the thing as ever you want it to be. So now we're gonna test it. If it's safe, you can't do that. So let's first do the magazine as we should. So we need to pull that back so that we can do this. We want full automatic. Yes, fire it there. And we can do it safely again. So just to go to the firing range, I do like to go to the firing range. Let's just test this. Sorry, we need to actually pop the gun there. As I said, we're only going to do one gun today. You don't have to go to the firing range every time. Alright, let's see. We're not going to go to the shooting house. We want to go here. To this thing. Now you can of course stand here and shoot. Nice fully automatic. Reload. Now you can do some single shooting. There we go. There's a watermelon. Somewhere there's an apple around. So let's run some. Cool. You can of course shoot all of these blades over there. One to shoot there. One. There we go. Oh come on, is this blade indestructible? Looks like it. Pure waste of a watermelon. There's an apple. Oh, we're out of ammo. And again, you can't shoot it with that. You can see you can make some nice holes. So you can come back here and shoot some. If you want to you just go to that little signpost and reset the whole thing. Now let's go back here. So you can have fun with your firearms and with your client's firearms. And if Grandpa, you take it through everything because he just give it to you to repair and do not pay you anything. I really wanted a better color on this, but well, if Grandpa didn't mind, I wanted it more green, but I'm still struggling with the paint. The paint isn't easy to do. I mean, if you're playing this, for instance, before it was released, and I've really struggled with the paint. So let's return Grandfather's gun. What does he say? Oh, good job with my AK, how nice. Now I don't like the mailing stuff because you can't archive it. You can select it, but there is nothing you can really do with them. Let's see. Stock in the bank. So you can't really do anything with it. You can't really do anything with it. Gunsmith Services. We will play with that again. Now we only have $210. We can't really go and buy anything. You can see here the stuff changes. Now we've got some used stuff. Some other used stuff. I'm not going to buy anything at the moment. We'll figure out what we're going to do the next time when we start. You can see we've got an extra one. We've got some 2 extras to spend. Now you can see we've got some extra there. These 2 I normally leave to last and to do. This one I do like to do, and that one because they take time. So we'll do one of each, and then I'll start with these 2. Really should do more, but yep, I think that would be that for today, maybe. Let's see what we think about that. Yeah, that's about a 40-minute video. So I think that's that for today. So today we have but we've bought our own gun, I think, if I can remember. Yes, or was it last time anyway? But in any case, today we did fix the AK, Grandpa's AKM. You see, it does begin to take longer to do stuff, especially with your larger guns. It takes time, but mind you, let's go and see this before we go. See, there's 2 Derringer pistols, or not? No, we've not 2 Derringers. This one we've done before. This one we haven't done. We've got the Peacemaker. We'll take that for the next time. But I did say we're not going to choose today, but so what you can do is go and run over to your specializations and see which one did we repair. Did we repair the Derringer? No, we repaired that other pistol. So the requeired, I think it's French. Why does it want to be French? So we'll choose that one rather to do. Restore historically, yes, good. This one is what? So and again next to it, this you can see what it wants you to do. This one, huh? Interesting that they want us to actually blast this, but we're not going to do this one yet. We're just going to do that. Those two, so that we'll leave the peacemaker and the other one for next time. We did do the peacemaker before, but hey, I want to show you what happens if you complete more than one contract in each. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you in my next video.